Okay, now see here. In salary, next what we have to do is leave salary. Now see, for leave salary, first I will explain what is leave salary. Everything you have to understand the meaning first, and then taxable or exempt. So see, what is leave salary? It is salary for unused leave. Sometimes you don't take the leave, so you can encash the leave. Like see, for example, look at this. With example you will understand better. In every company there is a rule that you are allowed a particular number of days as holiday. It can be 30 days, 40 days, whatever. Let's assume in my example, your company allows you 40 days leave every year. It is for the whole year. In a year there are 365 days. So out of 365 days, company allows you to take 40 days holiday. And these 40 days are over and above public holidays and Sunday. And you know why company allows you the leave? Because company knows that suddenly if someone falls sick and there is a function at family, so you will need some holiday. You cannot wait for a Sunday to fall sick. You cannot wait for a public holiday to fall sick. Suddenly you can fall sick, so you require some holiday at your disposal. So that's why over and above Sundays and public holidays, you are given extra holidays. And that extra holidays can be how many? It depends. So let's assume company gives you 40 days. 40 days is just example, please don't by heart it. It can be 35 days, it can be any days. But company will give you some holidays. Now, and this is every year. Every year in your account some holidays will be credited. Now let's assume in first year, company allowed you 40 days holiday, but you have taken only 10 days. So that means you have saved leave of 30 days. Means if you wanted, you could have taken holidays of 40 days because company allows you, but you took only 10 days. So tell me that 30 days leave which you saved, this is a bad performance or good performance? It's a good performance. Your boss will be happy. Boss will say, oh, I gave you 40 days holiday, but you took only 10 days and taking less holidays. Obviously company will be happy. So this is a good performance. And for this good performance, you will get a reward. What reward you know? Extra 30 days salary you will get. How much? 30 days extra salary you will get over and above the normal salary of the whole year. See, this settlement is done at the end of the year. So at the end of the year, in a year, usually you get 12 months salary. That you will get plus extra 30 days salary you will get. See, look here. You will get a reward and reward will be like this. Look at the screen. With your 12 months salary, you will get plus 30 days extra salary. And this extra thing which you are getting, this is called leave salary. And you know what people say? Employee has encashed his leave. So you had a choice either to use the leave, enjoy the holiday, or don't use the leave, encash the leave. So what employee did? Out of 40 days, 10 days he used. 10 days holiday, he enjoyed the holiday. He was sitting at home, nicely relaxing, watching television. But for 30 days, did he use the leave or he encashed the leave? Encash. So this is called leave encashment. You will regularly, means in question you will frequently find they will write leave encashment, leave encashment. So you will always wonder what is leave encashment. Encashment means you are encashing the leave. But tell me, that is possible only when you save the leave. Tell me, what if employee would have taken full 40 days holiday? Company will not punish him because 40 days holiday company has given. And if you take entire 40 days holiday, you will not be punished. But then you will not even get a reward. Means you will just get your normal 12 months salary, that's it. No punishment, no reward. Because you took exact 40 days. Now tell me, what if you take 55 days holiday? You are given only 40 days holiday and you take 55 days holiday. Then you will be punished. How much extra holidays you took?
15 days.
So 15 days salary will be cut. In your 12 months salary, they will cut 15 days salary if you take more leave. So in short, imagine three situation. If you take exact 40 days leave, no punishment, no reward. If you take more leave, your salary will be cut. But don't pay attention to these cases. Right now what I am teaching, leave salary. And leave salary takes birth when? When you have taken less leave. That's why my example says you took only 10 days, wow. So remaining 30 days leave you can encash. You know, when will you get this extra 30 days salary? Usually you will get at the end of the year. But then in some companies you don't get at the end of the year. You know what some companies say? That see, you have saved the leave of 30 days. We are happy with your good performance, but we will not give you the encashment now. You will have to carry forward the leave to the next year. Means you will not get the money now. Company is saying you carry forward this extra leave, this leave saved of 30 days to the next year and keep carrying forward, and we will do the settlement on retirement day. In short, what I am trying to say, every company has a different policy. Some companies say at the end of the year we will settle your account. We will see how much leave you are allowed and how much you have taken. In case you are saved, you will get the money at the end of the year. But in some companies, you don't get the money at the end of the year. You will have to carry forward the leave to the next year and next year and next year. And then you will get the money at the time of retirement. So tell me, what if company doesn't give me the money right now? Okay. So what will happen? Then you will have to remember this 30 days. See, if you have received the money, forget 30 days. You saved 30 days, you got the money, forget it. The account is closed. But you didn't get the money. So imagine you are the employee, so you will keep in mind 30 days leave, money company has not given. So you have to keep a record. And that will become next year's opening balance. See, next year, look at this. Next year, this 30 days will be carried forward. See, I am discussing which scenario? Assuming company do not give you 30 days extra salary now. They are asking you to carry forward. So if you carry forward next year, you can take 70 days holiday. Actually, every year you are allowed to take 40 days. But you have got previous year's balance. So you can take 70 days holiday. So imagine in case he wants to go out of India for a tour with his family, he can enjoy nicely 70 days holiday. Company will not even punish him. He has got 70 days holiday. But let's assume he is very miser. He took only 5 days holiday. His wife keep requesting him, please take me out, let us go out somewhere. But employee is workaholic. He is saying, no, I will never take holiday. This 5 days holiday also, why he took? He was having viral fever. So 5 days holiday he had to take. But actually he is trying to take less holiday. Why? Because if the leaves are remaining, you can encash. That's what is leave salary, okay? So let's assume he took only 5 days holiday. So how much leave is remaining in his account? 65 days. And this 65 days will be carried forward. So tell me, next year it will become opening balance. Now next year 65 days is opening balance and you have got 40 days holiday more. Every year you are allowed 40 days. So now you can take how many days holiday? 105. But let's assume employee took only 15 days holiday. So how much remaining? 90 days. This way your leaves will get carrying forward. It will get carried forward, and see, one day he will retire. Now I don't want to drag the example, you understood, na? So this way the leaves get carried forward, and at the end of your service, when you retire, we will see what is your accumulated leave. Let's assume in your account total 500 days holidays are remaining. This is the balance at the end of your service, at the time of retirement. So at the time of retirement, company will give you money. How much money? Salary which is equal to 500 days salary. How much salary you will get? 500 days salary. This much amount you will be given on retirement. See, basically what I wanted to say, some companies give leave salary at the end of each year. And some companies ask you to carry forward and they give you the money at the time of retirement. And you know why it is important to notice? The treatment in income tax depends upon that only. Look at the chart. If leave salary is encashed during the service, it will be fully taxable for all employees, whether you are a government employee, non-government. And what do you mean by encashed during the service? Means at the end of every year, boss is telling you, okay, how much leave you saved? Take your money. Every year settlement is done. Like I started with that only, na? See, 30 days leave you saved, so you got extra 30 days salary. So if you get leave salary on year-to-year basis, that is called encashed during the service. Then it is taxable because then it becomes like a routine salary. Every year you are getting normal salary plus extra salary. And just as your normal salary is taxable, the extra salary also taxable. But if it is encashed on retirement, like every year you are carrying forward the leave like this, and together at the time of retirement, your account is settled. This is called encashment on retirement. So tell me, then it will be a small amount or big amount? Because in so many years of service, you might have accumulated so many days holiday. So you will get a big amount. That will be exempt. Under section 10, AA. What was 1010? Gratuity. 1010A, pension. 1010AA, leave salary. It is exempt. Why exempt? Because on retirement you will get a big amount, and such a big amount, if it becomes taxable, the tax will be too much. And what government feels? Retired person, government doesn't want to harass him. A person who retires, he has already paid so much tax during his life. See, when you retire at say 60 years, 62 years, 58 years, that means throughout your life you have paid lot of taxes. Now at least on retirement, government feels you should peacefully retire. Peacefully means there should be no headache of tax. So thinking that government says, okay, we will not harass this old person, retired person, we will exempt you. So on retirement it will be exempt, but under this section 1010AA. Now can you guess how the chart will move further? Now you have to check whether you are a government employee or other employee. So tell me, if he is a government employee, then it will be fully exempt. And if he is other employee, then partly exempt, partly taxable. So again there will be a formula. Can you see the formula here? Look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever is less. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever is less. Now my next explanation will be to explain what is the meaning of this formula. Okay. But for the timing, just read once. Leave credit into average salary per month. 10 months into average salary per month. Actual amount received. And maximum 25 lakhs. See, 25 lakhs is a fixed amount. Like in gratuity it was 20 lakhs. Here it is 25 lakhs. See, go reverse. Actual amount received is something which is given in the question. Yes, that 10 months you will have a doubt. Why 10 months? I will explain the logic of that. Average salary is also simple. Something which we studied in the gratuity. Okay. Then what is leave credit? I will explain. In short, I will have to explain, but whatever, some formula like this is there. And while you are solving the sum, what you will do? First you will write leave salary in the inner column, and then you will write less exempt under section 1010AA. And this formula you will use in a working note. Okay. And then out of the 4, whichever is lower. Now I will do one thing. Instead of explaining this formula right now, directly we will take up a question. In the question only, you will come across this situation. And then with amounts, if I am able to explain, it will be simple for me to explain and simple for you to understand. In short, see, first I explained what is leave salary. You understand the meaning of leave salary, no? How to earn leave salary? Don't take holidays. Company will tell you, take holiday, but you don't take. And you know why the concept of leave salary is made? So that people take less holiday. Tell me, if there was no incentive of extra money, they will take full leave. What employee will think that company is giving me 40 days holiday, let me take full holiday? Even if he doesn't need, he will sit at home idle. No one likes to work. He will take full 40 days holiday. But company has given you an incentive. Because of that incentive, you will avoid holidays. Because if you avoid holidays, if your leaves are saved, you can encash. And that's what company wants, that we are ready to give you money, but don't take holidays. Okay, now the question is question number 5. See, this is so good question. Look, why good question? It will revise your gratuity. It will revise your pension. Plus you will also learn leave salary here. Statement of income from salaries. See, my statement is ready. Particulars, inner column, outer column. Ready with the statement? Now read. Mr. X retired on 31st December. Underline the word retired, circle the date. Whenever you see the question is on retirement, you should draw a timeline. Because in such question, what silly mistake is possible? By mistake, you will multiply everything by 12 months. But be careful, employee has retired. I'll do one thing, I will draw the timeline, but read this also, because I want to plot basic salary also in that timeline. Just read this. Basic salary is 10,000 per month up to September, and then its salary, then the salary increased to 12,000 from October. See how I have plotted all this over here. Read. Can you see here? 31st December he has retired. And what is this? 30th September? Salary has changed. See, I have written here. Look. Before 30th September, what was his? Salary 10,000 per month. Then it became 12,000 per month. So you also draw this thing. And see, on this right hand side, why I have written pension, Because I know in pension, students make silly mistake in the months. So for pension, which months are relevant? Right hand side. After retirement. Okay, now first point is what? Basic salary, exempt or taxable, taxable. So what is the basic salary in this question? 10,000 you will multiply by how many months?
6 months.
April to September. April, May, June, July, August, September, 6 months. Okay. And for the remaining 3 months, October, November, December, multiply by 12,000 per month. So see, look at the presentation. Basic salary 10,000 into 6 months, and then 12,000 into 3 months. See, only leave salary is new in the question. Rest all is normal. Buck up. Then after basic salary we have got dearness allowance not forming part of salary. So this is in terms or not in terms? Not in terms. But right now it will not make a difference. Right now in terms, not in terms, both are taxable. So it is taxable. 6,000 into how many months? Everything for 9 months, because after 9 months he retired. So multiply by 9 months. 6,000 into 9 months. That comes to 54,000. Gratuity. Tell me gratuity what to do. First write in the inner column. And then think, is he government employee, POGA employee or other employee? If he is government, they will write. It's not written. Even in POGA, they will write he is POGA. See, they will not write POGA. What will they write? Payment of Gratuity Act. Even that is not written. That means he is another employee. So which formula? That 15/26 or 1/2? 1/2. That formula you will use. But formula will come in working note. First you will write in the inner column and then less exam under section 1010, and then we will go to working note. First write gratuity in the inner column. It is 5 lakhs, right? And then less with red pen, what do you write? Less exam under section 1010. In bracket write note 1, and then you can leave 10-12 lines because we are going to working note now. So leave this statement, let's go to the working note. Can you imagine how the working note will be? I would have written the formula, see here. You don't copy from the screen, huh? This formula you have to write. I am not showing this, I am hiding this again. Heading will be note 1 gratuity. Then 1, 2, 3, whichever is less. First amount is half into salary per month into number of years of service. Here you leave some space for substituting the figures. Okay, now here salary means what? Is it the latest or average? Average of preceding 10 months. Preceding means month of retirement you have to ignore and you have to take preceding 10 months. And how to prepare the working note of that? That I had explained in the last question. Last question. Yes, average salary. Which columns you will prepare? Month column, basic, DA in terms, turnover commission. Do the presentation properly, huh? You think faster than me, but write the way I have written. Tell me how to arrange the month column. You will go reverse. Go to the 11th line, write the retirement month, ignore that month. So you will be left with 10 lines. When did he retire? He retired in the month of December. So December month will be ignored. See how I have written. Even here you can mention that we are going reverse. So what is his basic salary? It is 10,000 per month till September. Isn't it? Till 30th September it was 10,000 per month. Then it became 12,000. Tell me what about basic salary? Sorry, DA in terms, DA. DA you will not know, no, in terms, in formula. Not in terms, not in formula. In our question, it is in terms or not in terms? Not forming part of salary means not in terms. And not in terms, not in formula. See, in POGA we take both. POGA में सब होगा. Round off also होगा. DA in terms, not in terms, both we have to take. But this is not POGA employee question. Other employee, you will take only in terms. So will I take or nil? Nil. Don't take DA here, don't write. Because the question DA is in, not in terms. And what about turnover commission? Not in sum. DA was not in terms, turnover commission not in sum. So nil. So what is the average? Average comes to 10,400 per month. Now this 10,400 you will substitute in the formula of half. Half into 10,400 into number of years of service. See, he is not POGA, so round off nahi hoga. No rounding off. So tell me what is the service? 24 years, 9 months, but we will ignore the fraction. It will be kept as 24 years only. So how much you get? 124,800. And actual amount received is 5 lakhs. And 20 lakhs is the maximum limit. Out of the 3, 1,24,800. Yes, whichever is less, 124,800. This way you have to put it in box, the one which is lower. Is everyone getting 124,800? And this you will minus here. 375,200 outer column. Okay, then see next. Ready everyone? Now see next thing is important, very important. Ready everyone? What is given? Leave salary 4,90,000. Then he was entitled to a leave of 35 days every year. What do you mean by entitled? He was allowed. Entitled means allowed. Like while I was explaining leave salary in my example, 40 days was there. So in this question what they are saying? He was allowed 35 days every year. But he actually availed 390 days. What do you mean by availed? Availed means used. So he has used 390 days. And this is a record of 1 year or full service. During his whole service he has taken 390 days holiday. And every year he was allowed 35 days. Okay. This is the information given in the question. Now wait. What is our theory? First you should check what? No, that is first you have to check this thing. Is it encashed during the service or retirement? Have the habit of checking it. It is on retirement. See, but you should check that, na? So see, how do I know it is on retirement? Because see, wait, in the question employee is retired. So this is encashment at the time of retirement. So one thing is for sure, it is exempt under section 10 AA. And is he government employee? No. So is other employee. So I will use this formula 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is less. So we'll do one thing. We'll start solving. I will explain the formula, but first at least do one thing. Write leave salary in the inner column. For the formula, let's go to the working note, and then when you come to working note, you stop everything. Then my explanation will start. At least you write this one, leave salary 4,90,000 inner column, less exempt under section what? 1010 AA. 1010 AA, right, like that. Exempt under section 1010 AA. In bracket you will write note number. Note 1 was for gratuity. Okay, now stop writing. See, this is note number 2. See, as I have already shown you the formula, what is the formula for leave salary 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is less. So let us check the simple things. 25 lakhs is a fixed amount. Then I am going reverse. Actual amount received 4,90,000. And in this second amount, 10 months is fixed. Logic of 10 months I will explain. And there is something called leave credit in the first amount. What is that I will explain. First let me finish average salary. What is average salary? Now you will say, yes, we have already calculated average salary. But average salary for the purpose of gratuity is different. And average salary for the purpose of leave salary is different. You know what is the difference? One difference only. In gratuity, we ignore the month of retirement and we take preceding 10 months. But in leave salary, you will consider the month of retirement also. Because in the law, what they have written here, look, if you see the provisions of the gratuity they have written, average of preceding 10 months. And the moment I say preceding, means you have to ignore that month, you have to take the preceding 10 months. But in leave salary, what is the language of the law, you know? Average of 10 months up to the date of retirement. You know, law is written in some language. So what is the language in leave salary? 10 months up to the date of retirement. Means you have to literally go till the date of retirement. And here what is the date of retirement? Date 31st December. So you will have to count December also. So you will have a different answer. In gratuity what we did? Ignore the month of retirement. But here ignore the month or consider the month? Consider. But provided he has worked till the end of that month. If it would have been 1st of December, so it's not considerable. 1st December means he didn't work December. Provided you worked in December till the end, you will count December also. So tell me once again, what if it was 1st December? Then anyway December is not counted. 1st December you left only. Then your 10 months will start from November. Then it will be same like gratuity. In gratuity also what we did? We counted backward from November. So even in leave salary it will be November, but if you retire on the first day. But here is retiring on first day or last day? Last day. And usually see people either retire on first day or last day. Now if you say, sir, in middle of the month if I retire, then in leave salary it is cut to cut. If you are retired in the middle of the month, so half month. Then last month, this way some more half month you have to take from somewhere. But such complication they won't put. Then you have to literally go backward half month of December, then November, October, then one more month you will have to take half, then only it will become full 10. But don't worry, it is just these thoughts come to the mind of the student, that is why I am discussing. But trust me, trust my experience, in the exam either he will retire on first day or last day. And practical life also it happens like this only. Whenever you also leave the job, you complete a full month. You don't leave in the middle of the month. If you are also my employee, you are working under me, you are saying, sir, I want to leave the job, I will say complete this month and go. Usually that happens. It is just students might think, sir, what if he retires in the middle? That's why I am discussing. But you don't think much about that. Trust me, he will retire. Either he will retire on first day or last day. And here he is retiring on last day. So it is making one full December month. You will count that in leave salary. But in gratuity what we do? Whether it is 1st of December or 31st of December, ignore December and take preceding 10 months. So now what doubt you will have? Sir, but why? You don't think why? You should think. You should have a doubt, sir, but why? In gratuity when we take average, we ignore the month and we take preceding 10 months. But in leave salary we take exactly up to the date of retirement, means we consider the month of retirement. Why? Actually there is no logic as such for this. You know, sometimes what happens, when the law is drafted in a particular language, sometimes unintentionally some wordings come in such a manner that it makes the difference. The person who has drafted the law, he didn't have any intention. See, sometimes we intend to write, no, here I will write the provision like this, here I will write the provision like this. It was unintentional. Casually they wanted to say average of 10 months. But if you see the language in the gratuity section, they have written average of the preceding 10 months. But the same thing when they wrote in leave salary, they wrote average of 10 months up to the date of retirement. Casually it happened. It was not thoughtfully done. Otherwise, why will they keep different rule? But you know what happens when law is drafted, we have to stick to the words. And see, law has not been developed in one day. Our income tax law gradually changes every year. And every year the finance minister is also different. This time Nirmala Sitharaman is the finance minister. Long back someone else was the finance minister. And different finance minister has a different language, different wordings to draft the law. So it is unintentional. Law didn't intend to keep two different meaning of average salary. One in gratuity different meaning, leave salary different meaning. They didn't have any intention. In short, there is no logic for this. But for a student it has become a good point that you have to be careful in gratuity. You will ignore the retirement month. But the same thing when you are doing in leave salary, you will include the month of retirement. As such there is no logic, but we have to go as per the wordings of the law. Okay. So tell me then what will be the average in our example? It will change. See, now I will take December month. So see, I have done the working all together. Please look at this. Not finding some change. December I have put a cross mark or tick mark. Means I want to consider December. Provided you work till the last day of December. Huh? If it was first day of December, then as good as December you didn't work only. Okay. So here December is counted. Then go backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is going till March. Whereas in gratuity, if you see, it went till Feb. Because we ignored the month of December. That was in gratuity. Huh? But right now, in leave salary, we consider December. So tell me what will be the answer? Answer will obviously change. So it will be 10,600 per month and DA not in terms. In our question it is not in terms, and not in terms, not in formula. Turnover commission not in sum, not in sum, not in formula. So this will come to 10,600. You write later. Huh? So this is average salary for the purpose of leave salary. Are you noticing? Here it is 10,600, whereas in gratuity it came to 10,400 it was. But here it is coming to 10,600. So tell me where to substitute this. Look, I have written here. See, I explained these two amounts. Now I have to explain what is leave credit and what is this 10 months, what is the logic of 10 months. So check this much. 25 lakhs you understood, it is a fixed amount. 4,90,000 is given in the question. Average salary how to calculate, I just now explained. Okay. Now tell me, can you guess what is leave credit? Leave credit means the leaves remaining in your account. You know, companies maintain an account of your leave. Account means how much leave we gave you and how many holidays you used, how many holidays are remaining. They have to maintain an account. And in your leave account, whatever is the balance is called leave credit. And you know why it is called credit? It's a liability. In accounts, you know, liabilities are represented by credit balance. And for the company, it's a liability. Because company will have to give you. So if I am a company, so if I have got so many employees, so I will feel it's a leave credit. Credit means that many holidays money I have to give you. So that's why we call it credit. Means basically it's the balance in your leave account. So tell me, what is the balance in his leave account, in this person's leave account? This employee, how many holidays are there in his account? Everywhere you have to imagine as if you are the employee. So tell me, if you are allowed 35 days leave every year, you are not noticing it is every year. And here you have to ignore the fraction. Huh? See, it is only in Poga round of Hoga. Otherwise, whenever the service is in fraction, we ignore the fraction. So tell me, 24 years service. And for each year you get 35 days. So in all, how many days holiday you got? 35 into 24, that comes to? What is 840? Leave allowed. What should I say? Leave allowed. And how much is taken? 390. So from 840, 390 is taken. So what remains? 450. So 450 days is what? Leave credit. Means in his account, these many holidays are remaining for which he is getting the money, right? But in income tax formula, when you are calculating leave credit, you will not go as per 35 days. Because see, when boss has to give you money, he will give you money as per his rule. His rule is of 35 days holiday every year. But here we are not saying what boss has to give you. Here we are measuring the exemption. An exemption who gives, boss or government? And government says in a year maximum 30 days holiday should be given. This is the mentality of government. And now you will say, why are we interested in government's rule? Obviously right now what are we doing? Income tax. Who gives exemption? Your boss? No. Money your boss will give. When boss has to give money, he will give as per 35 days. Because boss has given you leave of 35 days. He will give money as per 35 days. But exemption is based on 35 or 30 days? 30 days you have to buy heart. Huh? Buy heart 30. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. Means as per income tax department, in a year you should be given maximum 30 days leave. And you know, here what government said, look here, calculation we can do. That if employer provides you more holidays, you will be able to save more holidays and then you will get more amount. But we don't want to exempt more amount. Your boss is only so lenient that he is giving 35 days holiday every year. Already in a year there are public holidays, Sunday, so many holidays naturally come in India. In India there are so many festivals. Plus you are given 35 days. So giving 35 days holiday is too much. And then you know what happens, if so many leaves boss will give, you will save so much leave and you will get more amount. But we will not exempt more amount. We will exempt according to what is reasonable. And what is reasonable in a year? 30 days. So now calculate as per 30 days. So see, look at this. Can you see on the right hand side of the screen? See here. See what is the formula. Please read the formula what I have written. Leave credit is equal to leave allowed minus leave taken. And here leave allowed not as per boss, as per government. And as per government, 30 days holiday should be given each year. Huh? It's each year. How many years he worked? 24 years. So 30 into 24. Is it correct? You keep just checking. 30 days leave maximum as per government rule and multiply by 24 years service. And what is 390 days? Leaves taken. And it was given in the question. It was given in the question. So tell me what is the balance now? 720 minus 390 days, that comes to 330 days. But then you know it is days. You will have to convert it into months. Why? Why? Before that you tell me why to convert into months. Here you are multiplying. See here you are multiplying leave credit with what? Average salary per month. So it should be in months. But our 330 days is months or days? So how to convert into month? Divide by 30. See, always think 1 month is 30 days only. Huh? It was only in Poga. 1 month was called 26 days. Otherwise in general 1 month is 30 days. So 330 days divided by 30. How much? 11 months. So 11 months is what? Look here, look. Leave credit. Can you see I have written 11 months? 11 months is the leave credit. And then multiply by 10,600 per month. So that comes to 1,16,600. And then what was the second amount? 10 months into 10,600. That comes to 1,06,000. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Whichever is less. So which one is less? Second amount. This one is less. So this amount I will select. But wait. Here one concept is yet to be explained. What? Yes, very good. Why 10 months? Now don't think because in average we took 10 months. It is not that 10 months. Huh? Average we took was of 10 months, and coincidentally even here it is 10 months. But this 10 months has got no connection with average. You know, long back this 10 months used to be 8 months in my old batches. You remember 10 only, but what I am just trying to say, this 10 months which I am teaching in my past batches, it used to be 8 months. But average was always of 10 months. Means that average of 10 months, that 10 months had got no connection with this 10 months. Huh? So don't connect with that. So can you guess what is the logic of this 10 months then? Again, this is a limit. See, you know, government has put here two limits. First limit is what? In a year, maximum 30 days holiday should be given. How can you give 35 days holiday? Feel my sentences. Huh? Government says, how can you give 35 days holiday? If you give more holidays, employee will save more, they will receive more, we will not exempt more. You should give maximum 30 days. And now, based on 30 days also, when you calculate this figure, that 11 months figure should not be more than 10 months. Firstly, you should work out as per 30 days. But then working as per 30 days can result into 11 months like this. Can you see 11 months? See, I am highlighting here. But this 11 months government says it should not be more than 10 months. And you will say, why government is throwing so much of tantrums? Because exemption who has to give? Government. So government has got multiple limits. First limit is it should not be more than 30 days. But then sometimes, you know, if you take 30 days also, your working can result in 13, 14, 19 months. Like we got 11 months. So here again government has a restriction that your leave credit should not be greater than 10 months. But here it is greater than 10 months. So don't do anything to that. You keep 11 months as it is in the formula. Automatically 10 months sitting in the second amount will take care. Because in the formula, who is going to win? Whichever is less. So that 11 months is not going to win. Who wins? Whichever is less. And whichever is less will be 10 months. In short, see what I am trying to say. Even if you are getting 11, 12, 13 months, don't change it. In your mind you know that law says it should not be greater than 10 months. But you don't change it. 10 months we have already written in the formula. So automatically your amount will get restricted. Because eventually we take whichever is less. Now, one more condition. That it should not be more than 10 months as I said right now. And with 10 months also, when you multiply, it should not be more than 25 lakhs. So see, multiply 10 months by average salary. Oh, it is coming to 1,06,000. Oh, then it's okay. It should not be more than 25 lakhs. In short, the concept says what, there are multiple limits. Precisely 3 limits are there. What are the 3 limits? First limit is, in a year, more than 30 days holiday should not be given. But that is in a year. And then, when you calculate the total leave credit in his account, that should not be greater than 10 months. And when you multiply the 10 months by salary, it should not be more than 25 lakhs. Basically, government is saying we are not going to exempt you beyond a limit. And limit means here there is no one limit, there are three limits. And when there are multiple limits, which limit should be given importance? Whichever is lower. So see, everything I have conceptually explained, 11 months, 10 months also, and 25 lakhs also, okay? And see, actual amount is sitting here, why because if your actual amount is very less, then take less only. If within all the limits, if my actual amount is so less, then it is completely exempt, okay? But see, when you have so much knowledge, you make blunders many times. Many students I have seen, can you see this 11 months? They change it to 10 only. Don't do anything to that. Even if it comes 11 months, your heart knows that 11 months will have no value because maximum 10. But keep it 11 only. See what I have done? This 11 months I have written as it is in the formula. But then eventually whichever will be selected, whichever is less will be 10 months only. And even 10 months would have got rejected. If this would have been some big amount like 76 lakhs, then we will select 25 lakhs. 25 lakhs is the maximum limit. That's it. This is the concept. So tell me, let me finish this. Where will I write this? Where will I write this? Finally, leave salary is over. So inner column we wrote 4,90,000. And how did I get 1,06,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is less. Outer column 3,84,000. Now do one thing. You also write this portion and then do the working also. See, in our question that 35 days was what? Leave allowed as per company, right? What if that 35 days was only 23 days? Take 23 only. Because government says maximum 30 days holiday should be given in a year. So if your company is giving less, then it is within the limit. Then take less only. See, by now you should understand, whenever I say maximum, limits, means it should not be greater than that. If it is less, stick to less. This you have written, then I will show you the working note. Note number 2, copy all this. Then even this is there, average salary. See, for average salary, sometimes you will find it boring to do so much working. You can use shortcut, but that is in exam when you have less time. Right now you present everything neatly so that at future date you can refer your notes and understand. But you can use shortcut in exam for average salary. So first you have to copy this, and once you do this, then you have to copy the working of average salary also. Okay, tell me one question, look here. What if this was, this thing, look, this 11 months, what if it comes to 8.5 months? Keep it as it is. See, usually we have the habit of not keeping in decimals. But that rule you have to follow when you reach at the final answer. But this is not the final answer. We are midway. Because look, this will go here. And then when you multiply average salary, then you get final answer. Your final figure should not be in decimals. But this 11 months which I am getting, is it the final answer or we are midway? We are midway. So in case it comes in points, keep it as it is. See, my question was so straight that it came to around figure 11 months. Sometimes this 11 months can come 6.3333333333. Keep it as it is. Keep it as it is and then multiply by what? Average salary. And then don't keep it in decimal. Huh? In short, the concept is when you reach at the final answer, it should not be in points. But this is not the final answer. We are in the middle of the working, so keep it as it is in fraction. Okay. But here it was not in fraction, here it was a round figure, 11 months. So leave salary is done. Then next, what is there in the question? His monthly pension was 1000 per month. Out of which, tell me, out of which means out of which amount? 1000. See, 1000 is what company offered him. But out of 1000, what he did? He commuted 40%. So tell me, how will the working be made for this? See, I have done here. Look here. His monthly pension was 1000, and then what is written? Out of 40% is commuted. So how much is uncommuted? 60%. So calculate 40%, 60%. 40% comes to how much? 400. Tell me 400, why did I cancel? Why did I cancel? Commute means what? Your monthly amount gets cancelled, you get lump sum. See, this is 400 per month. But now you don't want per month. You want lump sum. So this will get cancelled, and in place of this you get a lump sum amount. And what is the lump sum amount you will get? 1,60,000. But see, you have commuted only 40%. What about 60%? Uncommuted. Uncommuted means unchanged. It is monthly, it will remain monthly. Means this 600 per month, you will get on month-to-month basis only. And actually this 600 you will get throughout your life. But are we preparing the statement of his whole life or till March? Till March, how many months are there? How did you know here? After December, after retirement, Jan, Feb, March. So you will take only 3 months. Actually this working can be avoided in exam to save the time. Then in the main statement, how will you present? Pension, and then 2 parts. Uncommuted, commuted. First we will write pension as the heading, and then uncommuted is this 600 per month. Multiply by 3 months, and you know uncommuted is fully taxable. It will go to outer column. See, I have written there 1,800, then commuted you will write first in the inner column, and there only you mention the percentage. Our question has given a percentage of 40%, but what is the rule for exemption? 50% or 33.33. That depends upon whether he received gratuity or not. He has received gratuity, he is already happy. So he will be given only 33.33% exemption. Cross multiply. See, in your calculator you have to take 33.33333333, and then do the cross multiplication. It comes to 1,33,333. Outer column 26,667. Section what you have written? Have you written section properly? 1010A. See, if you don't remember all this, it is all waste. Then total up the statement. So what is the total? I have not done the totaling. You tell me what is the total? 9,36,667, right? Getting this total 936,667. What is the gross salary? Okay, 9,37,667. Then don't forget standard deduction. 50,000 standard deduction. This is gross salary, what? 937,667 is the gross salary, gross. Less deduction under section 16. Standard deduction 50,000, that always comes. Entertainment allowance, profession tax, not there. So then what is the final answer? Yes, 887,667. This is the final answer. 887,667. Taxable income from salaries. 887,667. Okay, look here, done. See, this I wanted to show in the notes. Look, after this chart in my notes, I have written this thing also. Nothing new I have taught you. Just see, What is the formula for leave credit? Leave allowed as per government rules. Like we didn't go as per that 35 days. 35 was company's rule. But we go as per government rule. And what is government rule? Maximum 30 days or 1 month. Means if you want to express in months, it's 1 month. If you want to express in days, it's 30 days. You know why did I write 1 month here? Because sometimes in the question, leave taken is given in months. Leave allowed also you will keep it in months only. Then don't take 30 days. Instead you take 1 month and into number of years service if it is 24 years. So 1 into 24, 24. Means what I am saying, sometimes the question only is in months. Our question which we did, it was in days. So I went as per 30 days. If the question itself is in months, so instead of 30 days I will take 1 month. And that is good only. Ultimately we have to convert into month only. Didn't we do that 11 months? Okay. So this 30/1 means depending upon the question, you have to take either 30 days if the question is in days or 1 month if the question is in months. And multiply by what? Number of years. Why do you have to multiply? Because government says in 1 year, maximum 30 days holiday should be given. But that is in 1 year. So if you have worked for 15, 20 years, so multiply. And here you have to ignore the fraction. This is nothing new, I have already taught. I just wanted to show. And then see average salary, what I have written. Average of last 10 months up to the date of retirement. It is not preceding 10 months. In gratuity, what was written? Preceding. Means that month you leave, take preceding. But here you have to take up to the date of retirement. So if you are retired on 31st December, we will count even December. Anyways, all this is taught. I was just showing because earlier when I was discussing, I didn't show this in our notes. We directly started the sum. Now check the status. See this checklist you should always. So right now what did you finish? Leave cell. So I will highlight here. So now what is remaining? Voluntary retirement compensation, retrenchment compensation and one giant perquisites. So first I will take voluntary retirement compensation. What is voluntary retirement compensation? Correct. See, voluntary means there is no force. It is your choice. But see, this is just a dictionary meaning you are applying here. Actually, see what is the funda here. Look, whenever companies want to reduce the staff, they bring a scheme called VRS. What is the full form of VRS? Voluntary Retirement Scheme. It is a scheme for reducing the staff. You know how the staff is reduced? Look, imagine I am a big company, I have got lakhs of employees. And suddenly one day I feel so many employees I don't need. Why the hell I have kept so many employees? Now I want to reduce the employees. Now in such case, if I ask my employees to get lost, if I fire everyone, my reputation will be spoiled. That's why big companies, they cannot simply fire the employees. Because if they just throw away the employees, their reputation is at stake. So you know what they do? They give an incentive to employees. This is money, money. 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs. If anyone leaves the company, you will get 25 lakhs. See, it is not a compulsion. You want, you don't leave. You want, you leave. It's your choice. But if you leave, you will get money. Means company is giving you incentive of money. And those employees who are greedy, especially who have become very old, they are fed up of doing job. Those greedy employees, what they will do? They will, in the greed of money, they will themselves leave the job. And they will not even blame the company that you removed us from the job, you removed us. We didn't remove. It is voluntary. If you want, you work. If you want, you leave. But if you leave, you will get money. So that incentive of money will force you to leave. And this way, company staff will reduce. But company has to spend a lot. Every employee literally, they give 25 lakhs. It happens in real life. Many big companies have brought VRS. And when what is VRS? Voluntary Retirement Scheme. And when this scheme comes, company has to offer huge amounts. Because without offering big amounts, no one will leave. And employees are like, they are like a glue. They will stick to company. Because no one wants to leave the job. Everyone wants job for the survival. No one will leave. But when company offers a big amount, they will automatically leave the job. But it is not a force. That's why it's called voluntary. Voluntary means if you wish, you leave. Otherwise you don't leave. But if you wish, you will be given a big amount. So that is called voluntary retirement compensation. Compensation means the money which is given to you. Because see, employee has to retire before age. Maybe his retirement age was 60 years and he has to retire at 51 years. Means if he would not have left right now, he would have worked till 60 years of age. But he has to live at 51 years. So that's why he is compensated. That's why it's called voluntary retirement compensation. Okay. In short, if someone asks you what is VRS, you should say it's a scheme to reduce the staff. Okay. Now, the main point is, in this scheme, the employee who leaves, he will get a big amount. It is his income. And where there is income, we have to study taxable or exempt. This will be exempt. Because see, government's mentality is what you know, whatever you get on retirement, we don't want to tax. Because the fact that someone is retired, he has passed his life. In the sense, he is now old. And already in his life, he has paid a lot of taxes. Now, at retirement, government wants you to retire peacefully. And VRS also you are retiring. So on retirement, whatever amount you get in the name of VRS, even that will be exempt under section 1010C. But it will not be fully exempt. Notice the section 1010C. Here again there is a formula 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is less. But you know one thing, did you notice here? Here there is nothing like government employee, private employees. For all the employees the rule is same. Even for government employees it will be like this. But you know, practically speaking, in government sector hardly VRS will come. Mostly in private sector, because government, you know, it's very difficult for government to remove the employees. Not even with the incentive. Because see, that's why government job, what we say, it's so secured. They will never remove us. So generally in government, see, I'm not saying there is a rule that in government job there is never VRS. It can come, but very rare. That's why no special rule for government employees. Because in practical life, mostly it happens in big private companies only. What happens in private company? VRS. So that's why even if in the question you find government employees getting VRS money, the rule is same. It's not that for government employee fully, private employee partly, for all the employees the rule is same. And what is the rule? 1, 2, 3, 4, whichever is less. Can you guess one amount will be a fixed amount? 5 lakhs. See here, I will show you reverse. Let us go reverse. One amount is fixed 5 lakhs. Maximum 5 lakhs will be exempt. But you know, actually this 5 lakhs has become little outdated. Government should revise this amount. 5 lakhs is nothing. Because in VRS nowadays, if anyone leaves, 40 lakhs, 45 lakhs, such big amounts you get. So 5 lakhs is a limit which is very less. Even in gratuity, you know, the limit was 3,50,000 only, which has become now 20 lakhs. For leave salary, right now it is 25 lakhs. It was only 3 lakhs. So earlier the limits were very small, but they have upgraded the limit. But here they have not upgraded yet. Are you understanding what I am talking? In gratuity earlier the limit was only 3,50,000. See, you don't have to remember, just for knowledge. But that 3,50,000 suddenly they made 20 lakhs. Because government felt 3,50,000 is very outdated. And it was for so many years. So they replaced it with 20 lakhs. Even leave salary has recently changed. Very recent change, last year only. Till last year in my previous batches, I used to teach maximum 3 lakhs in leave salary. See this one. Here what I taught you like 25 lakhs, earlier it was 3 lakhs only. Suddenly they made it 25 lakhs. Because those amounts were very outdated. Similarly, I feel even this is outdated. Soon you will find this amount they will change. But anyways, whenever they change, it's their problem. For your exam, you remember 5 lakhs only. I'm just saying it is little outdated. Anyways, we can't change the law. We have to accept the law. So 5 lakhs, then actual amount received. Now, what are these two amounts? Read, then I will explain. Salary per month into 3 months into service completed, in bracket years. Then salary per month into 1 month into service remaining in months. You know what law says here? Look, see, these are the amounts which government feels if employee gets this much amount, it's reasonable. See, actually how much you will get, that is the rule of the company. Company might be generous to give you a lot of money. They might be rich. But what government feels is this much amount is reasonable. So you know what is the thinking of the government? If employee is asked to leave the job before his age, like if employee's retirement age was 60 years, you know in every company there is an age when you have to retire only. So let's assume in your company the retirement age was 60 years and in VRS you have to leave at 52 years of age. So how much service was remaining? Say at 60 years anyways you had to retire. But in the name of VRS you have to leave at 52 years of age. So what was the service remaining? 8 years. 8 years means how many months? 8 into 12, 96 months. So his remaining service is 96 months and he should be given 96 months salary and he should be told tata bye bye, leave the job. This is what government feels is reasonable and most of the company actually do like this only. You know what they say? Like for example, you are my employees, I will tell you, see dear, anyways you were supposed to retire at 60 years of age and right now your age is 52 years. So anyways your service of only 8 years is remaining, which comes to how many months? 96 months. You take your 96 months salary and get lost. This is what happens in real life. Now what doubt you will get? When I am saying the real life is like this only, you should find little weird. You know what did I say? Employees retirement age was 60 and you have to leave before the age means 52 years. So 8 years service remaining, I am giving you the salary for that. So you should think then, sir, why are you removing the employee? Ultimately, whatever service was remaining, that much salary we are giving. So it's better to ask him to work and give the salary. But it happens in real life. There is one of my friend, his father retired from Mitsubishi company. Mitsubishi is a company. One of my friend, I am just telling real life example, when his father retired from Mitsubishi, with him same thing happened. Whatever service was remaining, that many months salary company gave him. But here what weird you are finding? When company is giving you the remaining service salary, so why are they asking you to leave? Obviously you should ask the employee to work because by working also he is getting salary. So why to give the salary free of cost? Okay, that is also one reason, but see one main reason, see financially speaking, you know, you are feeling that company is asking him to leave and giving him remaining salary, but you know in real life when they ask him to leave, they give him salary of only basic dearness allowance etc. But if he continues, he will get a big package and he will get increment also. Asking him to continue the job will be costly. Because when employee continues the job, a big salary has to be given. And bonuses, increments, etc. It becomes a big liability. But instead if company says, you get out now only, you take whatever salary, whatever service is remaining, take that much salary, but that is given as per the present salary. And you are not given the full package. See, your package might be say big amount. But VRS is settled based on a basic, dearness allowance and turnover commission only, which will be a less amount. See, otherwise if company had to give you your full package of your remaining service, then it will be very costly. Then it's better ask him to work. And see, asking him to work, another tension is he will have to be given increment after some years. So that headache company doesn't want. What company says, you go. It's better we'll hire some fresh employees, young employees whose salary will be less. But if you leave, your salary is a fat salary, big salary, you get lost, my liability will be reduced. In short, I was convinced saying that company is still better off, even if they give him the salary of his remaining service. See, I am discussing about this point. See, what income tax law says, if employee is settled like this, it is a reasonable amount. But now tell me, if your company is very generous, company says, your 8 years service is left. In my example, continue same. 60 years retirement age, you are retiring at 52. So what was the remaining service? 8 means how many months? 96 months. Now if company says, I will give you 96 months, forget, I will give you 150 months salary to you. But you go now. You go. We have got too many employees. Means company is giving you not 96 months salary. They are giving you 150 months salary. Then it is too much. What is reasonable? 96 months. Means for 1 month remaining, 1 month salary should be given. See the formula. So if your 96 months are remaining, you should be given 1 month salary. Means actually 96 months salary given is a reasonable thing. But sometimes the companies are very rich. They might say, you leave. Actually your 96 months services are left, but I will give you 200 months salary. But you go. So then it will become abnormal amount. Then only a limit amount will be exempt. But that also it should not cross 5 lakhs. Then there is one more limit here. Tell me what is the difference between the second and the first amount? Here it is service completed, here it is service remaining. Now see, some companies what they do, they will give you compensation based on how much service you have completed. They will not see your balance service. See, there are different approaches companies follow. Some companies follow what is your remaining service, what is your remaining service. For them the reasonable amount is salary into 1 month. Okay. But some companies follow the approach of what is the remaining service, they don't see. How much you have completed. And for your each year service completed, they will reward you some amount. But that should not be more than 3 months for each year. Means for 1 year service put, you should be given 3 months. Like if you have worked for 10 years till now. If you have worked for 10 years till now. So 10 years for each year, 3 months. So 10 years, 30 months. That much salary if company gives you, that is also reasonable. But if I am very generous, if I tell you, your 10 years service is completed, for each year I will reward 5 months salary. For each year, 5 months. That is too much. Yes, for each year giving 3 months is reasonable. In short, see, these two amounts is what income tax department feels it is reasonable. If that is the way you are settling the employee, we are ready to exempt you. But that should not be more than 5 lakhs. See, actually what company does, it is their wish. Some companies give you based on completed service. Some companies give you based on remaining service. And it is not necessary they will take 3 months and 1 month as the benchmark. It is company's choice. I am boss. It's my wish. I can give you compensation as per my wish. But that is actual amount which you actually get here from the boss. But limit depends upon what government feels it is reasonable. So now without looking at the formula, tell me. See, actually many students find this 1 month as funny because salary into 1 month, anything you multiply by 1, it is 1 only. But just to keep the uniformity. See, my feeling you understand, I want to match this thing. So salary, 3 months, 1 month, completed, remaining. You didn't notice, you have to see me. Salary, 3 months, 1 month, completed, remaining. In the first amount you have to say completed and that also years. In the second amount you have to see remaining months. So salary, 3 months, 1 month, completed years, remaining months, and then actual amount 5 lakhs, whichever is less. And all the data will be supplied in the question. What data you need? Service completed, and what is his remaining service? Everything will be given in the question. They have to supply the data. And see, your salary means what you know. Look, basic salary, DA in terms. I have not mentioned in terms, but it is in terms only. See, in all the formulas of income tax, in terms, in formula. Not in terms, not in formula. Except in POGA. See, that is an exception because in POGA, we are not going as per Income Tax Act. We are going as per Payment of Gratuity Act. That's why there only it was little weird. Otherwise, everywhere DA should be in terms. So tell me, salary means basic, DA in terms and turnover commission. And that also see I have written here. And in real life, when companies give you VRS money, it is based on your latest salary only. And in the formula also you have to take latest. Latest means you understand, na? Like in question like this, what you will do? 10,000 was the salary, then it became 12,000. So what is the latest? 12,000. Latest means the last salary. Latest. So in this example it is 12,000. Okay. So this is voluntary retirement compensation. Okay. The section was 1010C. Okay. See, when you are making notes at home, you should write extra things also. Like here I should advise that you should write like this. VRS is a scheme to reduce the staff. These extra things you can write, which will help you later. Like you can write this thing, VRS is a scheme to reduce the staff. Then next point, retrenchment compensation. You know what do you mean by retrenchment compensation? To retrench means remove the staff when the company is shut down. Imagine there is a big company like Wipro. Suddenly Wipro decides to shut down the company. So what will happen to employees? Go home. Because see, when company itself has shut down the business, employees will be removed. And to remove means to retrench. The word retrench means to remove the employees. But why? Because the company's business is shut down. Okay. So suddenly one fine day company announces, till now you used to come in the office. Now we are shut. Don't come to the office. Our business is closed now. So every employee will get a shock. That's why what company said, don't worry. We understand suddenly you became jobless. Every employee will be given some amount as a compensation. And that is called retrenchment compensation. And the money which you get, that is your income. Even that is exempt. Under section 1010B. Again here there is a formula. 1, 2, 3, whichever is less. First amount is what as per Industrial Disputes Act. How much amount the employees should be given. There is a law for this. Whenever a company shuts down, there is a law which has threatened the companies. You cannot shut down like this, You may be suffering losses. You want to shut down, but then you have to take care of the employees. Because in your company, 20,000 employees are working. Suddenly they will become jobless. So if you want to shut down the business, you shut down. But you will have to compulsorily give some compensation. And how much compensation should be given? It is written in Industrial Disputes Act. That is the first amount in the formula. Read. Amount as per Industrial Disputes Act. See, there is a dispute only. See, suddenly if company says we are planning to shut down, obviously employees will be disappointed and it will create a dispute. But for such cases, there is a law. Law means act. Which act? Industrial Disputes Act. And that law makes the compulsory provision that such companies who has closed down the business, they have to mandatorily give some amount to the employee, then only they can remove the employees. So that is Industrial Disputes Act. And see, can you see I have written given in the question? This amount they will give in the question. That as per Industrial Dispute Act, employee was supposed to be given 2 lakhs. So that is given. And then one amount will be actual amount, which is actually received. Actual amount will be always more, because what Industrial Disputes Act say, minimum this much you should give to the employee. And actually it can be little more also. So second amount is actual. and last amount is maximum 5 lakhs, whichever is less. See, now you are used to all these formulas. All the formulas, one amount is actual, one amount is standard amount, and then one thing which government fees reasonable. Here what government fees reasonable, and whatever Industrial Disputes Act says, that much at least you should get, and that much is exempt also. But it should not be more than 5 lakhs. And you know, for a student, why it is very simple, this will be given in the question. Actual amount is also given in the question. 5 lakhs you have to remember. Yes, section also you have to remember. Huh? 10(10)(b). See, even in Industrial Disputes Act, for your knowledge, what is the rule you know? For 1 year of service, minimum 15 days salary should be given. Like in POGA employee. You know, in Payment of Gratuity Act, what law says? If employee has done service of 1 year, minimum 15 days salary he should be given. But that is a rule for paying gratuity. Same rule is applicable in Industrial Disputes Act. But you don't have to study because it will be given in the question. But just for your knowledge, because he asked the question, for your knowledge, what is written in Payment of Gratuity Act, same thing is written in Industrial Disputes Act. Only thing is Payment of Gratuity Act forces the company to give gratuity. And Industrial Dispute Act forces the company to give compensation if you shut down the business. And the rule is same. 15/26 into salary per month into number of years of service. Fraction should be rounded off. Everything is same which I taught you in POGA. But there is some little difference between POGA and Industrial Disputes Act. But I am not going into that detail because in the exam they will give the amount as per Industrial Disputes Act. And all that is written in the act. 15 days salary should be given. If he has done 1 year service, accordingly, if he has done more service, he should be given more compensation. Anyways, let's not go into that because it will be given in the question. So now, what is done? Check. Voluntary retirement also done. Retrenchment compensation also done. Everything is done. Now what is remaining? Perquisite means you can say half of the chapter is still remaining. Almost. Not literally, but major part is still remaining because in perquisite there are so many things. Okay? So tell me, how will I explain perquisites? Obviously first I will explain the meaning of perquisites and then taxable or exempt. Okay? See, theory is lengthy but it's not tough. So see, perquisites theory is starting now. Do you know what is perquisites? Perquisites are extra benefits over and above your monthly salary. Feel? What did I say? Over and above your monthly salary, whatever extra benefits you get, it is called perquisites. People call it as perks. Perks. Perks is in short form. Actual detailed full form is perquisite. Okay, but people call it as you will be getting perks. So for example, you do job under me. So I will say you will get a salary of 25,000 per month and some perks. That means what? Apart from the monthly salary, you will get some extra benefits. But what extra benefits? Anything. That depends upon company to company. Company might provide you a house. They might provide you a BMW, Mercedes, Honda City car. They might provide you a laptop. They might provide you free lunch in the canteen. They might provide you free medical treatment whenever you fall sick. Anything. Anything extra given to you over and above your monthly salary, it is called perquisite. And you know why it is called perquisite? Perquisite means personal benefits. The word per is from personal benefits. See, I have written here. Means the word perquisite is derived from which word? Personal benefits. And you know why it is called personal benefit? Because in your personal life you are getting some benefit. Like you like to drive car. So company says we will provide you car. So it's a personal benefit. You like to eat food. Company says we have a canteen, you will get free lunch. So these are all personal benefits. So from the word personal, the word has come perquisite. And in a better short form, we say perks. How do you spell perks? But full form is perquisite, and the simple version is personal benefits. Now look, perquisites can be monetary also, non-monetary also. Sometimes that extra benefit you get in the form of money, and sometimes you don't get money. Like for example, if company tells you, apart from your monthly salary, whenever you fall sick, in case you get hospitalized, we will pay the bill. We will pay the bill means they will give you money. That is monetary. But if company says, whenever you fall sick, you don't have to worry, we have our own hospital. We have our own hospital. You will get a free treatment. This is money or facility. Then it becomes non-monetary. You didn't listen carefully. In first case, what did I say? If you fall sick, you go to hospital, you pay the bill, we will give the money. And when company gives money, it becomes a monetary perquisite. But if company says, whenever you fall sick, you don't have to worry, we have our own hospital. You get admitted here, your free treatment will be done. So that free treatment is money is given or facility. Then it becomes a non-monetary perquisite. But are you noticing it is happening as a part of monthly salary or a different thing? It's a different thing. That's what it makes as a perquisite. The main definition says what it is something extra over and above your monthly salary. And see, your medical treatment was just one example. I'll give you many examples. Like if company says, don't worry, whenever you want to eat food, you go to a restaurant, we eat food, show me the bill, I will give the money. Money. It becomes a monetary perquisite. It's a benefit or not? Nicely you're eating in restaurant, and who is giving the money? Boss. It's monetary. But if company says, if you want to eat something, eat in our canteen. We have a good canteen. Nice food is there. So tell me, if lunch is provided in the canteen, then it is monetary or non-monetary? Non-monetary. Because you are not getting money, you are getting food. It's a facility. In short, perquisites can be monetary as well as non-monetary. Now you know what is a big tension? Perquisite gets mixed with allowance. See here, first let me show you this thing. Read. These are in addition to your monthly salary. Why I have given importance to the word addition in red pen? Because this is the main point you have to remember. It is not your monthly salary, it is something extra. And for that, if you get money, it's monetary perquisite. If you get facility, it's non-monetary perquisite. Now, perquisite and allowance, there is always a confusion. Many times students feel it's one and the same. So how to distinguish, tell me? Perfect. One difference was rightly said. But you know why there is a confusion between allowance and perquisite? Because allowances are also given for expense. And even in perquisite, your personal expenses are met by company. Both have a common factor of expense. But there is a difference. When company gives you allowance, it is not as an extra item. It is included in your monthly salary. But perquisite, it is included in salary or it is given separately? Separately. One more difference. Allowance is given as a fixed amount on month-to-month basis. Perquisite is given only when needed. Like for example, if I want to give you medical allowance, then it will become a fixed amount. Every month you will get. Whether you fall sick or you don't fall sick. What is the nature of allowance? Fixed. Every month. And that will be included in your salary. Even if you don't fall sick. But if that same medical thing becomes perquisite, it will not be given every month. It will be given only when you fall sick. Only when you fall sick. That might happen once or twice in a year. That time only company will give. And there if company gives money, it is monetary. But if company says, no money, we have a hospital, you take the treatment, then it becomes non-monetary. So in short, see, it can create a confusion. See, till the time we studied only allowance, the things were very nice. But now when perquisite comes, a student can mess up. So tell me what difference I said. Read. First is allowances are fixed amount given on monthly basis. Why fixed? Because allowances is a part of your salary. And salary every month you will be given or not. And it is fixed or not. So automatically allowance will also become fixed and monthly. But perquisites only when needed. Like medical treatment, every month we will not get fixed amount. Because see, if I am boss, what I will think, I am giving this as an extra thing. I am giving your salary also. Plus I am giving extra. So why will I give every month? Only when you fall sick. That time. So here what I have written, only when needed. Like if I want to help you in your food, lunch. So I will say only when you eat the food out, I will give the money. But if you bring tiffin from your home, then why? Because see, perquisite is given as an extra item. So extra item boss will not give blindly. Only when you spend, that time I will give. But allowances is a part of salary. Now whether you spend or you don't spend, as a boss I have to give you salary. So it becomes a fixed amount on month-to-month basis. Then another distinction, it becomes the part of your salary, but this is it becomes an additional item. Okay. Now if you understood, tell me, answer this. For education of children, if it is allowance, how it will be? If it is perquisite, how it will be? And in that also monetary, non-monetary, explain both. Take example of children education. No, you are not understanding. See, I am not asking the rule. 100 per month per child. See, imagine I am a boss. And for your children, if I want to give you allowance, how it will be? If I want to give you perquisite, how it will be? In that also, how it will be monetary and non-monetary. See, if I tell you, see, you have children, very good. You need to educate them. I will give you a fixed amount every month. Fixed amount. And that I am not giving as a separate item. In your monthly salary only I have kept. So in your monthly salary, if I fixed an amount towards your children education, then it is children education allowance. And then I will not be bothered. Are your children actually studying or not? This inquiry boss will not do. Why? Because what boss thinks, it is my duty to give him salary. So whether his children studies or they don't study, after all he is my employee, it is my duty to give him salary. See, allowance, although it is in the name of children, but it is a part of salary, which is part of my duty. I will have to give you at any cost. So they will never inquire whether your children are studying or not. So in allowance what will happen, I will fix up an amount in the name of children education. I will include in your salary. I will provide you every month whether your children are studying or not studying, to hell with you. But I will give you a fixed amount. But in perquisite, I will be careful because I am giving as an extra thing. So I will tell you, oh, you want to educate your children? First admit them in some school. Take admission in the school, pay the fees, show me the receipt. I will give you the money. I will give you the money. Then it is monetary perquisite. And why perquisite? Because it is not part of your salary as an extra thing. And if boss says, oh, your children wants to study, don't worry, we have our own school. We have a very good school. Your children can study in my school free of cost. They will study free, they will pass for free. Means now boss is giving you money or facility. Then it becomes a non-monetary perquisite. See, everything you can analyze like this. It can become allowance also. It can become monetary perquisite also. It can become non-monetary. Okay, one or two more examples so that it becomes very clear. Lunch. If it is allowance, what boss will say? He will fix an amount, say 500 per month. And that will be included in the salary. Every month you will get 500. He will not even inquire, are you having lunch at home or hotel? He is not bothered. Because it is a part of salary which I have to give. But if it is perquisite, then So firstly, it will be included in salary or extra thing? So extra means for employee also it is a good thing, extra. So for that boss will say, first you go to some hotel, show me the bill of restaurant, then looking at the bill, I will give you the money, I will reimburse. What they say? Reimburse. And when boss gives you money, it is monetary. Or if boss says, for food you don't have to run to some restaurant, we have a canteen, you can come to the canteen. So it becomes a facility, non-monetary. Okay. But tell me, in question, how will you come to know? See, this much big story, they don't write in the question. In question, with the help of some words, you have to identify. So tell me, how will you come to know in the question? If it is allowance, they will write the word allowance. You should know the spelling of allowance. Allowance. It is allowance. But if it is perquisite, no, they will write paid or reimbursed by employer. Or they will write the word free. Which words you will find? Paid or reimbursed by employer. Like see here, I have written here. Medical bills paid or reimbursed by employer. This means what you know, employee was hospitalized somewhere, he paid the bill, then boss giving the money. See, once you pay, then boss gives you, it is called reimbursed. So that is a sign of monetary perquisite. And if boss says, we have our own hospital, you can get your treatment done free of cost, then it is called free medical facility. In short, these are the words which will help you to identify, oh, this is a perquisite. Because trust me, they will never write the word perquisite in the question. See, for allowance, they will write the word allowance. But for perquisite, they will never write the word perquisite. What will they write? If it is monetary, they will write paid or reimbursed by employer. If it is non-monetary, they will write free. Literally, you know, I want you to by heart these words. But can you tell me, why are we taking this headache of identifying whether it is allowance or perquisite, what difference it makes to us? Obviously, treatment will differ. If it is allowance, we have to search in TC Hut, TC Udhar. If it fits in TC Hut, TC Udhar exam, otherwise taxable. See, for allowance you know, but can you give me the answer of this? No, because I have not taught. Perquisite's tax treatment is yet to be taught. But tax treatment is second. First you should know whether the given item is allowance or perquisite. And then the rule will become simple. If it is allowance, search in TC or TC Udhar. If it is perquisite, a different system I will give you. But first you should be able to identify. Okay, answer first. What is this? School fees reimbursed by employer. Perquisite entire also monetary. Free education facility in employer's own school. Non-monetary. Children education allowance. And for that treatment also you know 100 per month per child. But that 100 per month per child you keep it for allowance only. Same thing when it takes the form of a perquisite, the law is different. And you will find it weird. Why law is different? When the item is different. When there is a difference between allowance and perquisite, the income tax law also changes the treatment whether it is allowance or perquisite. Okay, answer. If in the question it is given house rent allowance. Allowance. Or if they write a free accommodation provided to employee. Means he is provided a house. You know, many times company give you house. So then house means it is a non-monetary perquisite. Okay. Now see one more thing. Tell me, if company gives you money, it is money. But if company gives you facility, should that be taxed? I am asking one question. See, when you get money, so money gives you the feeling of income. On that you can pay the tax also. But many times in perquisite, you will notice you are not getting money. You are enjoying the benefit, free facility. It's not the money. So will it be taxed? Even that will be taxed. Only when you get money, I will pay the tax. See what law says? Tax is on the benefit. Tax is on the benefit. Whether the benefit is in money form or non-money form. Where there is maza, there is saza. This is Hindi word. Huh? Maza means benefit. Maza means benefit. Saza means tax, punishment. Means in Hindi batch it rhymes. That's why I told you also. Where there is maza, there will be saza. Maza means where there is a benefit, so there will be tax. Saza means a punishment. Okay. And you cannot say, no, I didn't get money. Like company gave me a nice house, but it is house. And many people say what income tax is on income. Income is money. That's wrong. That's what government says, and even I am clarifying you. Please don't be under the impression that only when you get some hardcore money, you have to pay tax. Many times, even if you are not getting money, like you are enjoying free lunch in the canteen every day. Lunch, dinner, everything you are having in the canteen. You are enjoying, huh? So that is a benefit, even that can be taxed. But how to tax that, we will study all that. But right now I am discussing this thing so that your mind should become broader. Don't think tax comes only when you receive money. Even on facilities, you have to pay the tax. Like many employees, they get car from the company. BMW, Honda City. They are enjoying car. On that also they have to pay tax. Actually it is not money, but there is a benefit. And where there is maza, there will be saza. Means where there is benefit, there will be tax. Okay, now the next headache is what how will we know what is taxable, what is exempt in the world of perquisites? Okay, so this is the summary of perquisites. The tax treatment of perquisite depends upon the type of the perquisite. Look at this, look. There are several types of perquisites. One by one, what will I do? I will explain whether they are taxable or exempt. And let me tell you, once this is over, chapter is over. So what will you do? Tell me. I will explain the treatment of car facility. Can you read all this thing? Medical facility, lunch facility. And see here what I will teach, whether they are taxable or exempt. So I understand several rules will come and I will convince for you the rule. But then remembering part you will have to cooperate. Okay. Now see, considering the remaining time, I would not take some big thing. I will take some small theory right now. Okay. I will take the theory of medical facility first. Okay. See, completing everything today is not possible. You will not even allow me to do. You will just throw me out. Go sir now. It's enough. So before that happens, I will myself leave. So it's not possible to do everything. So right now I will take what? Medical facility. This theory I will do it today. This is today's agenda. Okay. Now medical facilities, tell me how it will be given in the question. Either they will write paid. See this you have highlighted or not? Any perquisite, either they will write paid, reimbursed by employer, or they will write the word free. Looking at this word, you should feel, yes, this is perquisite. And then use this knowledge. Okay, I didn't tell you the keyword. My keyword is come light. How will you pronounce this? C-U-M, come light. Now, this is not literally that light. Huh? My spelling of light is different. Huh? L-I-E-G-H-T. That kind of light. Height, light, come light. So in come light we are doing M. C-U-M, M for medical. Because ultimately you will have to remember. So whenever I say come light, it is a list of perquisites for which we have to understand taxable exempt. Now see, first point is medical facilities. Now look here, look. I have to hide things from you. Because if everything is open in front of you, you will get confused. Okay, step by step. See, for medical facility, you should always check whether the treatment is done in India or outside India. Firstly, see, if they give medical allowance, that becomes a different thing, huh? What is the treatment of medical allowance? It is not there in TC or TCU, the taxable. That we know. But right now I am discussing allowance or perquisite. Perquisite. Now see, if medical facilities are provided in India, then you have to check if it is in C grade hospital. Look at this, C grade. Then it is fully exempt. What is C grade? I will tell you the full form. Otherwise taxable. C grade exempt, otherwise taxable. C grade exempt, otherwise taxable. Now what is C grade? COVID. C for COVID. Please imagine employee suffering from COVID, and for that boss has given him money, tax free. See, basically what law says, if we feel it was necessary, we will exempt. And giving money to the employee for his COVID treatment, it is necessary. If boss will not do, who will do? So this government is ready to free from tax. But see, you should feel happier. If government would have taxed, it would have been painful for you. Imagine on your COVID treatment you spent 5 lakhs and boss said, I will give you. Imagine this 5 lakhs, if it would have been taxed, your tax would have increased. See, many students, what they say? But sir, why to tax 5 lakhs? Because that is spent on the treatment. But see, that is spent on the treatment, but did you spend? No, your boss gave. See, when your expenditure is saved, that is also income. See, income doesn't mean income. Income. Sometimes when you can save the expense, that is also called as income. So like your COVID treatment, if boss is paying, so your expenditure is saved, that is also regarded as income. If government wanted, they could have taxed also. But be grateful to government, government is not taxing. Why? Because COVID is a serious matter. That's why it is exempt. Okay, then can you see next alphabet? C, G. Government hospital, recognized hospital, employer's own hospital. All three I said. If the treatment is done in this 3 hospitals, fully exempt. Any other case taxable. Why? Means if you're, for example, you are having some serious problem in your health and you got admitted in a government hospital. And if not government, some government recognized big hospital. Or you got admitted in employer's hospital. Then in such case government is exempting. But you know what is the logic? See, if someone gets admitted in a government hospital, that means it is a serious illness. Or if you get admitted in some recognized hospital, that means your illness is serious. Otherwise, if you are having a normal headache, fever, you go to some doctor and boss says, oh, you had a fever, I will give you money. Then that was not a serious illness. And that you can get it treated with a family doctor. Family doctor things comes where? Otherwise. See, if government hospital, recognized hospital, all this hospital came in C grade. So getting a treatment through a family doctor, it will come in otherwise. And that is taxable. Why? Because when you go to a family doctor for a normal treatment, is it a serious illness? No. And their law feels what then why boss is giving money? Little bit viral fever, headache, flu, cold, everyone gets. And for that family doctor has raised a big bill, for that boss is giving money. This is too much. On this maza, there will be saza. Maza means benefit. There will be tax. Now tax will be there. Because family doctor has treated you, that means the serious illness was not that serious. But if someone says, no, I have to get admitted in a hospital, listening to this only you think, oh, something was serious. See, in our day-to-day life also, if you tell, so if your friend says, I was admitted in a hospital, so suddenly you feel, is there something serious? And only when the things are serious, government will exempt you. So see, COVID is always serious. See, COVID treatment, even if your family doctor is doing, it is a serious matter, respect COVID. Everyone has suffered from COVID, we respect it. So that is serious. Government hospital, serious matter. Recognized hospital means big hospitals. Huh? Like see, there are many small nursing homes. Nursing homes where there are only 2-3 beds, 4 beds. They are not recognized hospital. They are small nursing homes. If your treatment was done there, that means again the matter was not that serious. But if you are admitted in a recognized hospital, recognized means all big hospitals where there are so many beds, big hospital, and if you get admitted there, that means the illness was serious. And if your treatment was done in employer's hospital, then it is natural that boss will give you. See, your government feels what you know, this is genuine. Tell me, if I am your boss, if I have my own hospital, and if I allow you a free treatment, is it weird or normal? Normal. And it happens only in big hospitals. The nurses, the compounders who work there, they get the free treatment. Do you know any nurse working in hospital, any doctor working in hospital, when they fall sick, they get treatment in their hospital only because they are working under an employer who have their own hospital. So that is also normal. But this otherwise situation is normal or abnormal? Tell me in otherwise what situation comes? Treatment from a family doctor or some unrecognized hospital which is having only few beds, 4 beds, 6 beds, nursing home type. So these are called, it is not a serious illness. And if the illness is not serious, there also if boss is giving the money, then it is too much. Huh? Then income tax department will say it will be taxable. Okay. So just remember C grey, full form, COVID, government hospital, recognized hospital, employer's own hospital. In this situation, if facility is given, it is genuine. And here, even if you are enjoying the benefit of 20 lakhs, like imagine employee had a cancer for a chemotherapy. You know, chemotherapy is a treatment in cancer patients. There is some treatment chemotherapy for cancer patient. And he was admitted and the treatment was of 20 lakhs and boss gave the money. Exempt. Even if 20 lakhs because it was a serious illness. See, medical facility is necessary, everyone knows. But it is more necessary when it falls in C grey. Otherwise it will be taxable. Okay. So in India is done. Now outside India. Now imagine if employees illness is so serious that there is no treatment available in India. He has to go to London for the treatment and boss says don't worry, you are my dear employee. You don't worry about your health. If your treatment has to be done in London, I will sponsor. You go to London, enjoy London, get your treatment done, it will be sponsored by me. Every boss is not like this, huh? But why I am making such example? Because see, in this chapter only when there is a benefit, then only there will be tax. Tax is on the benefit. So I have to first create a situation of benefit. So here tell me how benefit you are feeling? That outside India your treatment is done. And who is paying the money? Boss. And you know here there are 3 costs involved. Outside India, hospital cost. You will have to take a flight from Mumbai or Hyderabad to London. So that ticket, and then till the time treatment is going on, you have to accommodate yourself in a hotel. Everything is sponsored by company. So feel what a big benefit. Although falling sick is a serious matter. And you might think that here I am falling sick and government is saying you are getting benefit. Benefit is that you cannot deny. You are falling sick. You should spend the money. But when your company is giving, it's a benefit. But government will not tax this. But here there are some limits. Look here. First read these 3 things. These are the 3 benefits which you can imagine. See, I want you to visualize the situation. Employee has to go to London for treatment. So first cost is treatment cost. Then stay. Assume the treatment went for 10-15 days. So you have to stay there also. Okay. And then Travel. So all this benefit, who is providing you? Boss. But see, what is the rule for this? Look here. Benefit of treatment will be exempt to the extent permitted by RBI. Now why RBI has come here? What is RBI? Reserve Bank of India. So whatever RBI permits, that much will be exempt. Because see, look here. In real life, you know what happens? If you want to go to London for treatment, can you use Indian rupees there? Or you have to use pounds? In London, you have to use pounds. But if you want to carry pounds from India, you have to ask RBI. That RBI, what is RBI? Reserve Bank of India. I want my treatment to be done in London, so I want some pounds. How much I can carry? So they will say, okay, what type of treatment? You have got cancer, you have got this, okay. Okay, do one thing, you can carry 2,000 pounds. So RBI permits you how much you can carry. And how much you can carry, that means only that much is reasonable. So imagine if RBI told you, for cancer, 2,000 pounds is sufficient. You can carry 2,000 pounds. See why I want to carry? Because their Indian rupees is not useful. In London you have to give pounds. But how much pounds you can carry, you have to take the permission of RBI. And RBI will ask you the purpose. Why you want pounds? You will say for cancer treatment. Then considering cancer treatment, if they say, okay, you can take 2,000 pounds. So that itself proves 2,000 is reasonable for cancer treatment. But your boss is big shot only. Your boss says, I will make your treatment in a lavish way. I will spend 5,000 pounds for your treatment. I want the best treatment for my dear employee. See, according to RBI, 2,000 pounds is reasonable. Because see, RBI also does calculation. They will ask, oh, you want pounds for cancer treatment? Take 2,000. You can take 2,000. So that itself means that much is reasonable. But then some people's lifestyle is very high-fi. So your company might say, 2,000 is for basic treatment. I want a VIP treatment for my dear employee. Do one thing, you don't get admitted in a local hospital in London. You get admitted in a best hospital. Even if the treatment cost is 5,000, I will spend. So actual benefit is of 5,000. But exempt will be 2,000. Difference 3,000, taxable. Although all these figures are in pounds, in the question they will give rupees only. Because when we prepare the statement, our statement is in pounds or Indian rupees? Indian rupees. It is just to explain my students, I am using the word pounds. See, basically I was struggling to justify why RBI. Because see, if RBI has told you that you can carry 2,000 pounds, so that is the proof of what? That much is reasonable for cancer treatment. But now if your boss is acting over smart, he is saying, no, I will spend 5,000, etc., then he is doing too much for you. And that extra benefit will become taxable. Okay. See, when I said, if you want to carry pounds, you have to take permission. Actually, employee will not carry pounds with him. Boss has made all arrangement. Employee has to simply fly to London. Everything is arranged. It is just we are imagining. If someone had to carry the pounds from India, how much RBI would permit? This is imaginary. Actually, employee is having so much facility that boss has told him, you don't worry. You just go and admit yourself there in the hospital. I will manage. But we are just thinking that if by chance you had to carry the pound, how much RBI will permit? That is reasonable amount. Okay. So do one thing, try this question if you understood my concept. Look here, try this. Read this. Employer spent following on the employee's treatment in UK. Treatment in UK means treatment in India or outside India? Tell me, how can you say it is a perquisite? See, firstly, they have not written the word allowance. Okay. And is it something which you are getting as a part of your monthly salary? This is some extra benefit only. First tell me, how do you know it's a benefit? See, why I'm questioning this, because income tax is a tax on benefits. So you should be convinced, yes, benefit is there. Income tax is leviable. So tell me how benefit is there. Boss field hours, employer spent. And whose treatment? It is your treatment, boss is spending. Didn't you feel happy? So it is a benefit. But what is the amount of benefit? 80,000. See, here they have written cost means cost is for the company. For employee, it's an enjoyment. Employee doesn't have to spend. Who is spending? Company. So for the company, it's a cost. But for the employee, it's a benefit. So how much benefit you got? 80,000. But foreign exchange permitted by RBI? 60,000. So how will you present? Inner column 80,000 minus 60,000. Logic is what when RBI permits 60,000, that is a proof of what 60,000 is reasonable for such treatment. But your boss is acting over smart. He wants to give you a VIP treatment. For you, he is ready to spend 80,000. Spend, your boss is rich. But income tax department says, we will exempt what is reasonable. And we feel in this case, 60,000 reasonable, so that much will be exempt. Rest will be taxable. But see, in the inner column when you write 80,000, after that you should write less exempt to the extent permitted by RBI. This language you will write. How will you write? Minus 60,000 balance, 20,000 in the outer column. Treatment benefit. Two more benefits are there. See, this is hospital cost. Now stay. Now stay also same to the extent permitted by RBI. See, actual life, if you want to carry pounds with you, RBI will tell you. RBI will say, for how many days you are going to London? You will say, I am going for 9 days. Okay. So for 9 days, this much pounds is sufficient. So when RBI permits that much amount, that shows this much is reasonable, it's enough. But if boss is spending more, because see, RBI thinks what you will stay in some basic hotel, and for that this many pounds are sufficient, but your boss is giving you VIP treatment. He says you stay in 5-star hotel. So he might actually do more for you. But exemption is to the extent permitted by RBI. So here also to the extent permitted by RBI. But look at travel. Fully exempt. Tell me, here to the extent permitted by RBI. Here to the extent permitted by RBI. See, did you understand? Employee doesn't have to actually go to RBI. Employee has to simply fly to London, boss will take care. It is just we are thinking, if a layman has to carry pound or dollars, how much RBI would permit, that is the amount of exemption. Now tell me, for travel, why it is fully exempt? For travel, you don't have to carry the pounds, you have to book the tickets in India. Treatment is in London, you need pounds. Stay is in London, you need pounds. You have to take permission of RBI. But travel means what? Tickets. Tell me, if you fly to London, tickets will be booked in India. And in India, do you need pounds or Indian rupees? So there is no role of RBI. So for travel, it is fully exempt. But when you are spending for the stay of hotel in London, treatment of a hospital in London, that is, you require pounds. There comes the permission of RBI. So for travel, there is nothing like RBI, because travel tickets we always book in India only. Online only, in the mobile only I can book the tickets for London. So that is fully exempt. But yeah, it is return ticket. Travel means to and fro. So return ticket also, return ticket also you can book from India. See, what she is saying means while returning you will book the ticket from London. See, normally when you go, you have to take return ticket only. You don't get visa, etc. When, for example, when I traveled to Hong Kong right now, some months back, they had asked at the airport only, they say, show us your return ticket. because they want to ensure the person going out should come back. Even foreign countries will ask, where is your return ticket? So whenever you fly abroad, you always have to take a return ticket. Okay. So return ticket will be taken in India only. I was addressing her doubt. So it is the return ticket, but whatever, do you need pounds or rupees? Rupees. Because it is booked in India, that's why fully exempt. Now see one good thing over here. What is this? For patient and one attendant. You know why this rule is made? Look here. Imagine employee is having a serious disease, cancer. And boss said, oh my God, you are detected with cancer. We will have to do something. Do one thing, go to London for treatment. And don't go alone. You are patient. You will die in the journey only. Death in transit. Death in transit. So boss is saying, don't go alone. Take your wife with you. Don't worry, I will bear her expense also. And you have got a son also. Take him also. Sir, I have got one daughter also. Take her also. See, boss is so generous. Who is the patient? Employee. And we understand employee cannot go alone because patient will die in the flight only. He needs a caretaker. But boss is so generous that he is saying, you take your wife also, son also, daughter also. Go, get the treatment nicely done. I will spend money for everyone. This is too much. So in such case, what law says? Exemption will not be given for all four people. All four means patient, wife, son and daughter. Boss might give you money for everyone because boss is rich. But exemption is only for two people, patient and one attendant. Because law understands patient cannot go alone. He needs one attendant who can attend him. So one attendant, whether it is your wife or son or daughter or take your friend, patient and one attendant, that much will only be exempt. Okay. So now try this with example. But tell me why I have written this over stay and travel only. Treatment will be of patient only. The extra members are enjoying the stay in London. Imagine if his wife is also going, she is nicely enjoying the hotel. An employee is in hospital. But wife is enjoying the hotel, son, they are enjoying. So in short, stay and travel is enjoyed by the other family member. But treatment is of the patient only. That's why for law says what stay and travel will be exempt only for patient and plus one attendant. Okay, so try this if you understood. First, can you notice in the question there are three things? Look here. Treatment, stay, travel. I want proper presentation, answer with presentation. Imagine you are preparing a statement. See, I am virtually preparing here, please help me. So first, tell me the effect of treatment. What will you write? See, avoid the word cost. We will write benefits. Benefit of treatment. Because see, what is the name of our statement? Statement of income. The feeling of income comes in the word benefit. So I will write the language benefit of treatment, benefit of stay, benefit of travel. So tell me one by one. Benefit of treatment, inner column 80,000. Less exempt to the extent permitted by RBI 60,000, outer column 20,000. Then benefit of stay. See what they are, himself, wife, son, three people are going. And for each person the cost of stay is actually 15,000 is the hotel cost. In London some hotel might be booked and it is 15,000 per head. And how many heads went? Himself, wife and son. So 45,000. See, in inner column you will write full amount. When you are minusing, it is as per the limits. So in the inner column what you will write? 15,000 into 3? 45,000. Less exempt to the extent permitted by RBI. How much is permitted? 10,000 per head. And how many heads you will take? Only two. Patient and one attendant. So 10,000 into 2, 20,000. So minus 20,000. Inner column 45, less 20, outer column 25,000. Then, no, how will you write benefit of travel? Who is traveling? Himself, wife, son, 20,000 per head. See, 20,000 is the amount of enjoyment. Tell me why I am calling this enjoyment? You are supposed to pay from your pocket. Company is giving. And whenever your expenditure is saved, that is also a benefit. Even that can be taxed. So, but here it is fully exempt, but only for the patient and one attendant. So first you will write benefit of travel. How much? 20,000 per head. So multiply by 3. 60,000 in the inner column. Then fully exempt, full 20,000, but not for 3 people, 2 people. See what is the importance of fully, you know? 20, fully 20. 20, fully 20, but not all 3 people. First 20,000 into 3 in the inner column. Then value minus 20,000 into 2. See, many students say, but sir, you told us that it is fully exempt. Fully means in terms of amount. But in terms of number of people, here I have already written. See what is written? Patient and one attendant. So it will be only 2 persons. So for 2 person it comes to how much? 20,000 into 2, 40,000. Did you understand this? So that's it. We completed what? Medical facility. Actually it is not completed. You know, some things are hidden here. And some asterisk mark, can you see? Here also something is hidden. Here some things are hidden. But this I will not touch up now. Okay. I will take up in the next lecture. Okay. Today if I touch up, you will feel overburdened. And if you permit me, I will do it. Should I do it? Because see, it should not happen that you will feel sir is making us it. Because see, today only I have a chance to extend little bit. Because tomorrow after my lecture you have got accounts lecture, right? If I am not wrong. So tomorrow anyways I will not be able to extend. So today, see, basically I am feeling that whatever is remaining, let's finish it. Okay. So see here, look. Now tell me, medical facilities, it is for medical treatment. Now who should be the patient? Sometimes you know, employee is not the patient. His wife is suffering or his son is suffering, and then also company giving. That is also okay. But either employee should be the patient, spouse, children, dependent parents, brother, sister. Only these many. Employee, spouse, children, dependent parents, brother, sister. If these are the patients, then only go through the chart. That means if you find in the question, the patient is some different person only. Wait, tell me who should be patient? What did I say? Read. Employee, spouse, children, dependent parents, brother, sister. Okay, keep this in mind. Now imagine employee says, my grandfather is not well. He is having cancer. Grandfather is not here. Employee says, my grandfather is seriously having cancer. And boss said, oh, don't worry. Your grandfather is like my grandfather. Don't worry, you get his treatment done, I will pay. See, boss can pay for anyone because it is boss money. It is his wish. So boss is ready to give the money for the treatment of your grandfather also. But government feels it is too much. See, if it is for employee, spouse, children, dependent parents, brother, sister, we understand. Now the matter is gone to grandfather. Okay, your boss is very good, he is very generous. He is ready to give the money for your grandfather's treatment, but we feel it is reasonable or unreasonable? Fully taxable. Fully taxable. Then don't even go into the chart. In the exam they will confuse you. C. Gray Hospital, grandfather's treatment, and they will say C. Gray. C. Gray means COVID, government recognized. And half of the students will get carried away. Oh, sir told us fully exempt. But fully exempt provided a patient should be eligible. If the patient only is ineligible, ignore the chart. Throw this chart in the gutter. This chart you will follow when? Only when the patient is one of the following persons: employee, spouse, children, dependent, parents, brothers and sister. Then only it will be exempt. Okay. And see, in real life, no company will give money for your grandfather's statement. See, while explaining, I have to create a situation to show taxable exempt. But in real life, all the big companies, what they do? Like my elder brother, he is also doing job in company. So whenever his company gives money, they give either for his treatment, spouse, children, dependent, parents, brother, sister. Apart from these people, they don't give money for everyone. But in the question, by chance, if they say money was given for grandfather, money was given for his father-in-law, father-in-law is also not there, huh? Then it will be fully taxable. Okay, tell me. Money was given for the treatment of his wife, who is independent. Independent. Still allowed. See, the condition of dependent is there in parents, brother, sister. Wife is part of life. Whether dependent, independent doesn't matter. Even for children, they are my children. So for wife and children, the condition of dependent is not there. But for parents, brother, sister, they should be dependent. Okay. Last point. Look here. Not last actually. Who should be patient? This is done. Now look here. This travel thing, travel. Can you see one asterisk mark here? For travel, what did I say? It is fully exempt. But for all people or only two people? But fully exempt. But there is a condition. It will be fully exempt only if employees' gross total income is up to 2 lakhs. Logic I will tell you. Only if employees, read what is written. Gross total income is up to 2 lakhs. You know what is gross total income? Very good. First lecture you remember? Do you remember the time spent by me with you? After some days you will forget me only. One day if you find me on the road, you will feel, I have seen this guy somewhere. Please don't forget me. Revise and come, revise me also. So see, in first lecture I told you there are 5 heads of income. See this thing, I am reminding you this thing. I don't trust anyone. Huh? See this thing. What is gross total income? Total of 5 heads is called gross total income. If this figure is up to 2 lakhs, then only the travel benefit is exempt. Means the tickets which boss has booked for you, it will be totally exempt only for 2 people, patient and 1 attendant. But it will be exempt provided your gross total income is up to 2 lakhs. I give you open challenge if you can answer the logic of this. I will give you, I have the answer. But I want you to try. Because these are things, which comes from your brain.
So 2 lakhs per month or
Per annum. For the whole year. Only if your gross total income is up to 2 lakhs. Then only what? Then only what? Benefit of travel will be fully exempt. See here in the question, didn't you say this 20,000 will be fully exempt but only for 2 people? But condition is your gross total income should be up to 2 lakhs. That means what is vice versa? If your gross total income is big, then fully taxable. Means this 20,000, what will I do? 20,000 is per head, multiply by 3, 60,000, it will come directly in the outer column. If your gross total income is bigger than 2 lakhs. You know why? Because what law says, If you are having big gross today income, that means you are well to do. At least book the tickets from your pocket shameless. We understand you cannot afford London treatment. You cannot afford London stay. So that if boss is giving, we understand. At least you buy the ticket from your pocket shameless. I mean, this is government telling to employee. Huh? What shameless? See, imagine you are having good income. You are well to do. You are not a poor person. You are having decent income. So tell me, don't you think a rational person will think what? See, London treatment is very costly. London stay is costly. That if boss is giving, we understand also. But at least go there with your own money. Go there means buy the tickets with your own money, and that also if boss is giving you, that is too much. Then it will be fully taxable. But if employee says, no, I cannot even afford to purchase a ticket of London because I am poor, my gross total income is less than equal to 2 lakh. Okay, then we understand you cannot afford a London ticket. Then if boss gives you, it is reasonable. See, everywhere the funda is same. By different style, I am trying to convey the same thing. If something is reasonable, government is ready to exempt. And for ticket, government believes what you know, at least a person should buy the tickets from your own pocket. Like imagine if I also tell you, okay, you are not well, you go to USA, I will spend for your treatment. Then at least what I'll expect, purchase the tickets of travel on your own. This is expected when you are well to do. That's why see the idea of gross today income is what you know. If a person's gross today income is less than 2 lakhs, that means he is very poor. And poor people cannot even afford foreign tickets. It's a foreign ticket because the treatment is outside India. And poor person cannot afford a foreign ticket. Then if boss is giving you fully exempt. So you know this fully exempt was written assuming he is poor. Poor means gross today income is 2 lakhs or less. So in short, in the question you will have to check. In the question you will have to check whether he is poor or rich. See how to check right now, please don't go into that. I will have to literally solve a sum along with you. For that, have some patience. In the next lecture I will do it. But right now you just take it in a broader casual way that if he is poor, then only travel benefit will be exempt. But that also only for 2 persons, patient and 1 attendant. See actually rich and poor you can get to know roughly also. See here. What about this guy? See actually whether you are rich or poor depends upon, wait, tell me, depends upon, means it is a big calculation. Right now I don't want to go into big calculation, that I will do in tomorrow's lecture. But roughly also you can find out, na? See here. Tell me roughly, his basic salary is how much? Per month? Into 12, 1,44,000. Take DA also. So this is 1,44,000. Dearness allowance is 60,000. Here only it has become more than 2 lakhs. Actually you don't have to take basic and DA only. It is gross total income. There are so many things. How to actually calculate, I will take up that in the next lecture. But at least you got an idea. That is basic salary DA itself is totaling up to about 2 lakhs. That means he is poor or rich. So rich people, for them what government says, it will be fully taxable. Because travel you should have done from your pocket because you are well to do. But that also if boss is giving, it's too much. So in this question, you know what will happen? 20,000 per head multiplied by 3 people, direct outer column, fully taxable. Okay. See actually how to precisely compute the this we will take up in the next lecture. Okay. Last thing for today and then bye. Mediclaim insurance premium paid by employer, fully exempt. You know, this is little different. See, up till now, wait, I will hide this again. Up till now, here you know what was happening? Here you were hospitalized, boss was paying the money. You were hospitalized, boss was paying the money. But sometimes you know what companies do? They take your Mediclaim insurance only. And now if you are hospitalized, you don't have to come to boss. You will automatically get from the insurance company. But for that, insurance policy has to be taken. And that is taken by your company. And company pays premium for that. Are you not feeling the benefit? Yes. Means it is your Mediclaim insurance policy. You should pay the premium. But company is paying the premium. It is a benefit. And where there is benefit, there can be tax. But this is not taxable. It is fully exempt because it is very normal. Nowadays every company does that. Because Mediclaim insurance means company is not providing you luxury. They are providing you necessity. Mediclaim is a necessary insurance. Nowadays everyone wants Mediclaim insurance because you never know. Suddenly if you are hospitalized then. So since Mediclaim is a basic thing, if that premium company pays for you, it is exempt. And here you don't have to check grey hospital, this hospital. See, here you are not hospitalized. You are fit and fine. Every year your Mediclaim premium is being paid by the company, which is a benefit for you. It is exempt. Means in this statement, how will you write? Dash. See, you are feeling the importance. If government would have said taxable then Mediclaim premium you are supposed to write in the outer column. And you know on this why tax can come? Because it's a benefit. You don't have to pay the premium, so your money is saved. Money saved is income earned. Money saved is income earned. So your money is saved. So actually it's an income earned. But government will say okay, exempt. Because this is Mediclaim insurance, which is a necessary thing. So see this, Mediclaim insurance premium paid by employer, fully exempt. See how it comes in the question. Just see this question and tell me. Don't see other points of the question. Huh? Just see what I am circling. Mediclaim insurance premium paid by employer, fully exempt. Now you don't follow the chart. See that chart thing is for what? That is not in, then there they will give medical treatment, medical bills. Here insurance was not taken. Boss was giving at the time of treatment. Okay? And this chart also you will follow when? Only when the patient is eligible. Tell me if the patient is some useless person only, it is not falling in this list, then it is fully taxable. Then don't go inside the chart. Okay? This much you will remember by tomorrow. Please do that because immediately after this I need to take a sum, but that I will take tomorrow. Okay? See, this is what you know what is done. Look here. Wait, let me, this thing is done. Read. In come light, medical facilities is done. But after this I will take one sum of medical only. Then I will continue with further perquisites. Sorry, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. 6 and 7. See, trust me, these two homeworks you solve, I swear, up till now what I have taught, it will be thorough. These two questions will cover everything of till now's explanation. Please do the homework, please.